Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sanjana. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up my vision board for 2022 in my Ink Bucket planner. By the way, we are currently doing a hashtag Get Set 2022 series wherein we will be setting up a lot of spreads that will really help us set a strong foundation for 2022 so that we can take action in order to achieve our goals. You can use any planner you want, that's totally not a concern. The whole point here is to focus on getting ready for 2022. Alright, let's get started. What I've already done here is created a collage of images that I want to add on in my planner and printed it. Now I'll go ahead and chop them up so I cut all the images. Now I'm gonna be adding them into my planner. By the way, last year when I did the vision board series, I created 2 podcast episodes explaining how vision boards work as well as the steps you need to take before you actually sit down and collect images to add in your planner or a board. I really recommend to check that out. It's going to be very helpful. That's a total game changer in order to make sure that your vision board actually works, you're selecting the right kind of images, and some techniques behind how you can categorize things and stuff. So I really recommend it. In case you don't want to, I will share one tip here in this video. Please consider that because I feel that's the more important one. So for 2022, what I've decided to do is to get back to basics and just focus on what truly matters in the moment. Just for the next year, don't really worry about the next 5 years or something. Those thoughts will always keep running in my mind. So I just wanted to keep my vision board a little bit pure in that sense, just focusing on basics. And the first image that I've added here is, for me, this really represents being in nature, enjoying it, and the impact that nature has on your health. I've experienced that this year and I want to keep continuing to do the same in 2022 as well. Just spend a lot of time in nature, and I really like this image. And coming to the point of a tip if you have to take while creating a vision board, any image you're gonna add, see what that particular image represents to you. What sort of emotion do you feel, and can you find it relatable, or do you feel oh, this is totally different from my current situation and it's even impossible for me to think about. So that's the feeling you want to avoid, the impossibleness of actually making these things part of your life. So see how you feel when you look at the images and think if you want to get that feeling into your life. If it's yes, then go ahead and choose the image. So I'm focusing a lot on my health, whether it's physical health or mental health. I feel that they're strongly connected, and here on this side of the page I'm mainly adding all the images related to health. So one thing is obviously spending more time in nature, and then another thing is to cook food. This year I'm eating a lot of food from outside, from restaurants. I don't mind that if it's once in a while, it's totally fine, but I think currently I almost do it weekly once, and I don't like that. I don't want to do it. I want it to become a more special occasion kind of a thing. And so I thought for 2022 I'll focus more on actually cooking. Even if I want to eat any unhealthy food or something, I want to experiment by cooking it and not just ordering food from outside, because what I've realized is when I order food or when I go out to restaurants, most of the times it is for convenience and not for the actual experience. So it's just oh, I'm not in the mood to cook, so let me just order food. And I don't want that. I want to shift more towards cooking and really enjoying the process, because I actually love to do that. It's just because I don't think healthy and unhealthy food is the problem for me. It's more about convenience and effort. So this year I want to do more of cooking and like try different recipes and stuff. And sticking with the same point of health, obviously yoga is gonna be part of my health this year too. It's just a game changer in my life, in my daily routine, how I feel in the moment, like as soon as while I'm doing yoga, as soon as I finish my practice, how that impacts my health, and also the effect over a longer period of time. I think that is very, very valuable. Oops, I think I pasted it towards this side. Where did I keep my scissors? Okay, I just want to cut it so that it fits in this gap at the side. Yeah, so yoga too will be a very, very big part, or I want it to be a very big part of my life in 2022. And then for yoga itself, I really want to focus more on yin yoga. I've just realized that I'm like mentally I'm very active. Like I keep thinking about stuff all the time. I keep working on things all the time, and that sort of like sometimes, you know, I can hear my heartbeat. Like I can just hear it. Like, yeah, I can hear my heart beating. And it's nice, like after you work out, you know, that rush and making sure that your heart rate goes up, it's all nice, but I don't like that feeling to be there throughout the day. And I've become more like that. It's just that I get very, very excited about some things, and it's very difficult for me to like relax and like sit in silence or like meditate, go to sleep. It's very difficult for me to do that. So I thought I will focus more on yin yoga in 2022. Not completely on it, but I think I want more of that in my life. I have practiced yin yoga in 2021 and I absolutely love it. It's just that uncomfortableness of staying still and going slow is like, it moves me away from that. And I feel like there are a lot of benefits for it. One, it's gonna directly impact my sleep. I know that because I've experienced it whenever I've practiced yin yoga. I've been very good when it comes like in terms of sleeping schedule whenever I practice yin yoga. And also it just makes me like less anxious. I'm more like what do you say, like I think properly. I don't make decisions in a hurry. Yeah, there are a lot of benefits that I have seen for yin yoga, so I want that to be a part of my life too. And I'm just adding a pose that you do in yin yoga, and it also looks like it also denotes sleep to me, like relaxation, sleep, stillness, and just slowing down. I think that's really important. So adding that over here, I'm just gonna move this picture a little bit on top so that I have space for another one to add at the bottom. This glue is from the dollar store and it's not really like a good quality one, but the good part about that is it doesn't like rip my paper if I want to remove it again, so that's nice. Okay, got this at the top. Okay, so the next image that I want to add is this one. I absolutely loved it. I just fell in love with this image and I forgot to download it like to create the collage. And then, oh my god, like I searched for it almost like for an hour. And then I finally found it. I loved it. For me, this represents like movement, dance, and enjoyment. I used to dance a lot before, and after I moved to this place I totally stopped it. I don't really know why. That's why I want to add it here, because I I love dancing. I just love, it's not that, dancing well or like learning choreography steps. It's just that feeling of like getting in the mood, when you listen to a song, you totally like get into a different mood and just enjoy that. And with a little bit of movement, I think that'll be really nice because I love doing it. And I'm gonna put that here on my vision board. I really love this image. I saw a lot for dancing, but everything looked like these professional dancers or something that I wasn't really able to relate to. And this, when I found this image, I'm like, oh, this is just a perfect one. Along with images, I'm also gonna add like a few words, and the first word that I want to add is live. It's again like going with the same theme of getting back to basics. Another thing why this word like means a lot and I wanted to add it here is because this year in July, August, around that time, for I think for more than 2 weeks, I remember very well, like 2-3 weeks, I had gone into this feeling. I don't even want to use the word feeling because I wasn't really feeling anything. I wasn't feeling angry. I wasn't feeling sad. I wasn't feeling happy. It was just that bland, blank, like just no emotion at all. And that was a really, really scary place to be in, like mentally. So, live and life, it just means a lot to me, especially after going through that experience. It was really bad. I am very grateful for coming out of it, and I never want to go back to that feeling. So no matter what the emotion is, whether you're feeling happy, you're feeling sad, you're feeling angry, frustrated, all of these things are way better than not feeling anything. So that's the reason I wanted to add that word here. It was mainly because of that experience. Okay, I'm gonna white this out because I want to add some images. I get a lot of comments asking like what this is. It is a whiteout. This one is the brand called Bic, but you get like other brands too. Tombow does really good whiteouts. You get that on Amazon. You can pick it up from there, or just use the words like when you're searching, look for correction tape, whiteout. You will be able to find good ones. I loved this image. I think the person in here is very, very pretty. And the reason why I wanted to add this on my vision board is because one, like images says 1,000 words. I think that is absolutely true. It speaks a lot. I just see some sort of like happiness and contentment, or like enjoying little things in life, and yeah, just happy. I really liked it. I think it's like simple happy. It's not this extravagant thing that, oh, you achieve these big things in life, that's why you're happy. I don't think I get that sort of vibes from this picture. I feel like it's a very simple life, just be happy and everything in the world will be good. So I wanted to add this image. And going with the same theme, I really loved this image too. For me, like when I look at this, I feel that there is hope and there is this surprise element, there is happiness. Yeah, I think mainly hope. I loved it. Sometimes, when things don't work out as you want it to for a longer period of time and in many aspects of your life, you tend to slowly start losing hope and becoming more like, yeah, you tend to start losing hope. Whenever you think about future, you'll be like, oh no, that's not a place that's not a thing that I want to think about. So that happens to me sometimes. So it's important that we remind ourselves that there is hope in this world, there is hope in our life, and I loved it. I love this image. Okay, put that here. Okay, next I think I will add this one. This is just a lady sitting down and enjoying a book, a cup of coffee, and some nice like snacks. I use my phone, laptop, like all these electronic devices so much. I'm I'm on it all the time. Either I'm watching something or I'm like doing some work on it or I'm listening to something. It's always connected to me, and the feeling of like moving away from it is a very, very uncomfortable. I always feel like, what if I get a call? What if I get a message? So I carry my phone like with me all the time, like even inside the house. So for 2022, I really want to focus on just building some habits that allows me and that helps me to just disconnect once in a while and just enjoy basic things in life, like whether it's reading a nice book or whether it's enjoying a hot cup of coffee or just even like sitting still. That's I think that's a nice thing sometimes. So I just wanted to add this image over here. Another way that I can do it is through art. In 2021, there was a major shift in how I approach art and creativity. Earlier, I would always focus on the end result. I always wanted it to be this perfect little thing that I do, and I feel I did a very good job in moving away from that attitude and just really like experimenting stuff. Experiment was my word of the year for 2021. So I really did that, whether it was through paintings, through digital art, through like these stickers and creating different planner spreads. I just really started enjoying the process and not really focus so much on the end result, and that was a game changer. I just want to continue doing that in different forms. It might be obviously like these stickers, planner spreads is gonna be like the core center of it, but if anything else comes up, I just wanna be like, I don't know if brave is the right word, like not be scared of how things might turn out, or whether I'll be able to learn it properly, or whether I'll be able to become like good at it or not. Like not really think about all those things and be in it for the process. So I chose this image again for art. When I was looking for images, it was all these like these painters like sitting, and artists like sitting and creating a really nice painting, a very good art piece. I'm like, no, I don't want to like focus on that end result. And this one is a little girl who has like a painting as a reference, and she is trying to like learn and draw, and that's exactly what I want to do. I don't want to focus on creating like a masterpiece. I want to focus on like the process, learn, and just enjoy it, nothing else. So I added that here too. And another image that I want to add here is a beautiful like Canadian cabin place. I have been like in Canada for the last 2 years. It's been a little over 2 years, and since I came, I had this thing in my mind that I'm gonna go back to India. And then pandemic happened, my plans changed, I decided to stay back. After that too, I'm like, I need to visit. That's not happening. I don't know, like for a lot of reasons. So I've decided to like stop focusing on that, or putting a lot of things on hold, because I want to go to India, or one day I will go to India. So for 2022, I wanna explore Canada. Initially when I came here, I did, but when the pandemic hit, I stopped for obvious reasons, and I never got back to it again. So 2022, explore places within the country, even the city, that'll be fine too, but I do want to go to places that's a little bit more disconnected, and that's more closer to nature. So I live in a place where we have like a lot of nature around us, but I do want to like move away a little bit more and just get a change in scenery, you know. I think it'll be a good thing for me. And then finally, I wanted to add this word laugh here, because sometimes I tend to get too serious about stuff. So I think it'll be a nice reminder to just live life and laugh and just enjoy. I really want more of that into my life. And yeah, here we go. We have the word laugh, and I'm gonna be bringing in a few stickers to give more like life, add more life into this spread. I like the way it looks, but I think adding stickers, like some nice sparkly stickers, will just bring out the beauty, and it'll be like a delight to look at. So let's get into it. I was thinking I will add either like these stars or like these sparkle ones. I think I'll make it a combination. Let's do that. By the way, I have divided this into a couple of categories. I think I can share that with you guys, so you will find it helpful to do it for your own vision board. So the categories that I've chosen is health, then something of my own, something that just brings joy to me, then how do I want to feel, as well as a couple of things like for this year. So this one, like cooking, yoga, yin yoga, or sleep, and then nature. These 4 images for me is physical as well as mental health. I think all the 4 has a direct impact on both. So that's one category. And then something of my own, just, you know, I just want to do it for my own sake and for no one else and for no other like big purpose or a big reason. And those 2 things are, one's dance and the other one is creativity or experimenting with artistic stuff, trying new things. That's another category. Then the third one is like feeling or emotions. This one for me, I chose these 2 images. This one is more like being in the moment and yeah, just being in the moment and enjoying little things. And this one for me represents hope and happiness. Specifically for this year, what I want to focus on is one, moving away from like technology a little bit. And technology is good, it's a boon. I absolutely understand the value of it, but I think what's more important is to strike that balance between having downtime and connecting with yourself, with your nature, and with other beautiful work that has been put out and other aspects of life. I think that's important. So that's one. And then the other one is travel within Canada. So this is how I have divided into just 4 simple categories. Last year I divided into more categories. This I just wanted to like simplify it a lot more, and yeah, just simplify. I think we're done. I'm quite happy with the way this turned out, and let me know if you want me to like look back on the 2021 vision board and talk to you guys about what came true, what did not, and those sort of things. I'd be happy to do so. And also, like, don't forget, let me just get my advent calendar, because yesterday too we did not open it. Here we have our advent calendar. We have to open it for the 21st as well as the 22nd. Let's see what we've got. Oh, another cup one. Oh my god, this tasted so good. Like when I got it for the first time, I absolutely loved it. For 22nd, something with nuts. I'm gonna add like what these are called on the screen. Both of them I'm looking forward to eating it today. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you set up your vision board and want to share it with us, please do. I'd love to have a look. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you tomorrow when we will be setting up our 2022 goals. Awesome guys, thanks a lot for watching. Bye.